What's going on, my good folks? It's your man, your guy, your boy, 1127 Kicks. Y'all already had to hit y'all with another upload, man. I had got a suggestion under my post from my big bro, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this one real quick. And I don't even think my wife know this story right here, so this is definitely gonna be an interesting one. So this why you just can't be doing stuff with a whole bunch of people, bro. Like, you cannot do things with a whole bunch of people because somebody's gonna fold. Somebody's gonna fold always. So check this out. It was where we were staying. I was staying in Cooper Lake Apartments in Atlanta, Georgia, man. I believe I was in the 4th grade at this time, right? I'm in the 4th grade, and every day after school, whatever, I forgot the dude name, some little chubby dude, whatever. He'll come knock on my door, and we'll go outside, we'll play football and all that stuff or whatever, right? So at this time, Hurricane Katrina had just hit or whatever, right? So a lot of people from New Orleans was coming to Atlanta. So it was me, my partner Adonis, he was from New Orleans, my partner Adonis, and I forgot the boy's name. We just gonna say his name is Clarence. All right, Clarence, and my boy Deontay, and rest in peace to Deontay. So it was all of us or whatever. Now Deontay, man, like I said, rest in peace to Deontay. Deontay used to do some foul shit. He used to be bad as fuck, right? But that was my dog though. So like we was play football, and for some reason Deontay had a shitload of lighters on him, right? So at first, like, bro was throwing the lighters against the wall, and anybody who ever threw a lighter against a brick wall, it pops, it make a big old pop sound or whatever, right? Like a gunshot. So he threw about 3 or 4 of them bitches or whatever, and then there was like some old lady out there. She was like, stop making that noise. So we was just like, all right, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Old bitch tripping. All right, bet. So then Deontay was like, let's start a fire. And I was like, how we gonna start a fire? So then Adonis was like, man, it's some little hay right there. We get the grass, we'll start a fire. And I'm like, hell yeah. Start this motherfucking fire. Hell yeah. Right? So, you know what I'm saying? Clarence get the hay. Adonis gets some, I get some, and I even get some grass too. I'm like, we finna set this bitch on fire or whatever, right? So Deontay put the light on there. Fire start, whatever, right? We see that jump, like, oh, hurry up, put it out. So we put out the fire. So then, we started fire, and this motherfucker got big. Oh, this fire got big as fuck, boy. This fire was out of control. So right when that happened, the motherfucking manager of the apartment complex, they was like, hey, what y'all kids doing over here? I had my little sister with me, right? So, dude, he catch the homies and shit because they starting to run. So, goddamn, I said, Ajane, come on. So I grabbed Ajane, I put her on the front of my bike, and I'm trying to go ahead and slide off. Man, Mr. Obed, that's the dude's name. He said, oh, where the hell you going? Well, shit, I was trying to go to the house and escape from y'all, but shit, I got my plans are ruined now. So, they take us to the front office or whatever, right? So, once again, nigga trying to remain solid, right? So they got all 4 of us or whatever, and we just like, we don't know how the fire started, we didn't do it, and all this other stuff, right? And we just steady getting interrogated over and over again, right? So eventually, like, it was getting to the point they was finna start believing us, but this nigga Clarence daddy come up in there, and Clarence punk ass fucking fold, and then he was just like, we started the fire, I grabbed the hay, Deontay had the lighter and shit like that. So now the question begins again or whatever, right? So we all in this bitch denying it. Now, mind you, I wanted to slap the fuck out of this nigga, bro, because we was finna be scotch-free. Because soon as his daddy came in there and he told, guess who got out of school that day? My fucking brothers got out of school. And when they got out of school, they had to walk past the office. And when they walked past the office, Mr. Obed see him and said, go get your daddy. Now these niggas gotta go get Ernest. Now these niggas gotta go get Ernest, bro. So So they go get my daddy. And once again, my heart falls to my stomach and into my ass. And I want to take a shit on myself. Because I'm like, my daddy's gonna fuck me up when he hear this shit. So Pops come up there, and like every time my dad mad or whatever, right? See, like he played cool. The dude's like, hey, how you doing, Mr. Terrell? Hey, what's going on? How you doing? And then my dad turned looking at me. He do this. What your ass do? And I'm like, Daddy, I ain't do nothing. But you know, honestly, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't say like that. That motherfucker squeezed me by the back of my neck like this, and I said, Daddy, I ain't do nothing. So then Deontay mama come up in there, and then Adonis auntie come up in there, and she was, bro, females from New Orleans crazy. Like, she was in that thing livid. She was 38 hot, right? So now fucking Clarence, punk ass, he gets to leave. Cause he told the truth. So I'm like, I ain't fucking with this nigga no more. If he ever come to my house and try to play football, I'm not playing football with his ass no more. So then, like, I'm just in there, and then Adonis fold. Adonis was like, I grabbed the hay, and then he said, Tyrese lit the fire.
Use your common sense.
So now I'm like, oh hell no. I ain't light no fire. My daddy, so what did you do? Shit, I ain't like no fire, man. Like, that's all I know. I ain't like no fire. I ain't see no fire or whatever. So then they was like, well, call Clarence back up in here. So Clarence had to come back in there. He said, who? So then I'm looking at Clarence. I said, now who set the fire? Did I set the fire? He was like, no.
Common sense.
Deontay set the fire. Then Adonis was like, nah, Tyrese set the fire. So now I'm the fire setter and shit like that, right? And my daddy getting livid. I feel this nigga's spirit on my back, bro. Like, I'm in this bitch about ready to cry. Because I'm like, I ain't set the fire. I ain't set no fire. So then they was like, what you do? I said, look, man, all I did, I grabbed a little bit of hay and I grabbed a patch of grass. That's all I did. But I ain't light no fire. So who lit the fire? I said, I ain't light the fire. That's all I'm saying, that I didn't light the fire. So then Deontay mom, back of that nigga head. Deontay was bald too. Bow, bow, bow. She was like, tell the fucking truth. So Deontay, he and that bitch crying. Deontay was like in the 3rd grade. That's the fucked up part. He was in the 3rd grade, but this nigga was the ringleader, right? So he was like, he said, Deontay, did you set the field on fire? Yes. So finally, we all got up out of there or whatever, right? So then, like, while I'm walking out of there, my dad walked up on me. He said, I'm finna whoop your ass. So as we walk into the crib or whatever, right? I'm walking all slow. My daddy kind of like pushing me to go faster. He said, hurry up and get to the house. So then, you know, like when you walking like hella slow, and then this is just by the grace of God that God gave me a 15 intermission to not get my ass whipped, because I looked to my left, and y'all remember I got stopped on my bike, and I had to leave my bike there. So I had busted left, and my dad said, where the fuck are you going? I said, Daddy, I'm just trying to go get my bike. Hey, he couldn't say nothing because he didn't want my bike to get stolen any damn way. So shit, I fucked around, you know what I'm saying? I grabbed my bike. I walked slow as fuck to the crib, bro. After that, man, I definitely got my ass beat. I really felt bad about Adonis because his auntie said she was finna hit his hands with a metal spatula. That nigga came to school the next day. That nigga knuckles was red and he was light skinned. That shit was wild, bro. Deontay, man, Deontay used to always get his ass whooped, so that wasn't nothing for him. But Clarence, I stopped fucking with that nigga. I stopped fucking with him. And he was always weird, bro, because like he was the first vegetarian black dude I ever met. Like, he only ate fish and noodles. Like, nigga, how you only eating fish and noodles and you that fucking big? Like, I knew that nigga was lying because he always talk about he didn't drink sweets and shit like that. Fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck Clarence and Lavori and Aldo. Three homies that, not even homies, 3 people that snitched on me in my childhood in a 2-year span, bro. That's why you gotta be careful about who you hang around, man. Be careful about that shit. Alright, that's all I had to say, man. I set the field on fire, but it's all good. Once again, man, rest in peace to Deontay. Fly high, bro. Definitely love you. Miss you, man. And it's your boy 1127 Kicks. And always remember, bless your feet with something.
Who done hit me up and told me shit on these niggas? Cause these niggas out here came at you going, showing the different. Keep on dropping all of that shit that made these folk wanna listen. You know these niggas hate, fuck them, tell them get out of